Hey everybody, Daniel Lyttle here again, and today's video is really about depression and the ups and downs, the ebbs and flows, the inevitability of our emotional roller coaster. And I'll probably start off with saying that life is meant to be ups and downs because how do you know something's good unless you've experienced something that's bad? How do you know something that tastes delicious if you've never tasted something that tastes disgusting? How do you know a good day unless you've had a bad day? How do you know a nice car to drive unless you've driven a not so pleasant car? Or you've you've experienced an alternative mode of transport that wasn't as nice, right? So many people get upset about having a bad day. And then because they're upset about having a bad day, then they get upset that they're upset. And then all of a sudden, one small thing spirals horribly downwards. Now, instead of having one bad day, if you had addressed it and allowed it to happen and moved on, you end up having 4 or 5 or even a week or 2 weeks. So I want to give you a quick little success tip. First off, understand there's nothing wrong with going down. It's staying down. That's the issue. Okay? Nothing wrong with slipping up. It's giving up that there's a problem with. So first off, understand that bad days are going to happen. And allow yourself to have a bad day. There are lessons in bad days. Okay? So one little tip that I really want you to think about trying to implement. Go onto YouTube and create a playlist. I don't know, you should know that underneath every video you can save. And then if you press that twice, assuming you're on your phone, if you're on your laptop it's a lot easier. If you're on your phone, you press that twice and it will open up. Do you want to save this in a new playlist? So you can create a little playlist. Now I want you to go and create a playlist full of very depressing music, right? Songs that really just make you sad. Kind of like stereotypically when a girl breaks up, she'll watch Bridget Jones' Diary and eat ice cream. Right? There's nothing wrong with that. In fact, it's good because let's say this is rock bottom for me and this is where I normally balance. All of a sudden I have a bad day. Now I haven't hit rock bottom, but I'm just not myself, right? I'm stuck in this rut of I just don't feel that, right? But if I then go and listen to my depressing music, the songs that really help me, you know, like a good old sea shanty. I know that's a bizarre example, but there's some good ones, and I might even share my playlist with you guys, if you ask. Shoot. I wish I had a better example for you, but there are some songs that just really make you feel sad, like a breakup. And they help you go from here down to here. Now, when I'm down here, I'm allowed to fester in the moment. I'm allowed to experience those things. And I might get angry, I might cry, I might shout into my pillow, but I will deal with those emotions. And that's good, because there's a lesson in that I need to learn. Beautiful saying is, don't pray for an easy life, pray for the strength to endure a tough one. So every time we go down, we get a little bit tougher. We callous our body and our mind to handle those down moments. So there's nothing wrong with going down. It's staying down, right? But because I am not hovering here in this uncomfortable, uncoordinated, icky, awkward, I don't know what's going on, but I purposely pull myself down another layer. And I might cry, I might get angry, I might just want to be alone for a day or two. And I fester in that, and I get my aha. All right, this is what's wrong. This is what pisses me off. I'll never let this happen to me again. Or from now on, I'll handle it like this. And why is this always collapsing on me? Well, really, it's because I allowed this to happen, and I should have said no to that person when I said yes, and that's why I'm now exhausted, and I now am wonderful. I've had my learning moment. Now, the next day, you get up, you take your ass to the gym. You call your friend and say, mate, I need to catch up for a cup of coffee. Don't fester on that. Allow yourself to be pulled out of that. And that's where you want your second playlist. So your happy music. For example, Pharrell Williams, Happy. Right? It's a wonderful upbeat song that you just can't help but bounce along to. Right? There's hundreds of songs. Call Me Al, the old video clip with Chevy Chase and Obviously, whoever the writer is, Paul Simmons or something. They're just songs that you can't help but not dance to. And they pick you up. They change your vibration. They pull you out of this depressed moment. Right? So there's a purpose to both. And there's nothing wrong with going down. Please understand that. Because people will go halfway down and then they feel bad about that. So they probably don't eat, or they don't go to the gym, or they feel like they've let their friends down. They feel like they've let themselves down, and then that just manifests into eating more shit food, into not going to the gym, into not being active for even longer. So now instead of being down here for a day, they're here for a week or so. Rough examples. Allow yourself to go down. Enjoy it. Learn the lesson. Have a good cry. Men, you have your cycle as well. You have a hormonal cycle that you just can't help, and there will be days that you just feel blah, and you'd have no idea why. And obviously women does it as well. Right, so I hope that helps. Get your 2 playlists organized, even if it's speeches. I have a motivational speeches playlist as well. Something like, all those American football movies, they've got great speeches by Al Pacino in Friday Night Lights, or Coach Carter, or Remember the Titans, or Gladiator, or Braveheart. You know, those kind of speeches that just kind of get you fired up. Yeah, get that playlist. There's 3 playlists for you, and use them appropriately. Go down, pull yourself back up, get back up onto the top of life, because the only thing worse than being dead is being half dead. So instead of just existing, let's start living and have an amazing life. Be good to yourself, because you two will be together for a while.